Vande Mataram. Shubhra Jyotsnam Pulakitayamini Pullakusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhura Bhashini Sukhadam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram. Koti Koti Kanta Kala Kala Nidada Karale Koti Koti Bhujai Nidakara Karavale Avana Kanumarata Bole Bahubaladharini Namami Tarini Vipudalavarini Mataram Vande Mataram. Tumi Vedya, Tumi Dharma, Tumi Riddhi, Tumi Marma, Tvam hi prana sharire, Bahute Tumi ma Shakti, Nidaye Tumi ma Bhakti, Tumhari Pratima Gadi Mandire Mandire, Vande Mataram. Tvam hi Durga Rasha Praharana Dharini, Kamala Kamala Dala Viharini, Vani Vidya Daini, Namami Tvam, Namami Kamala Mamala, Matula, Sujala, Sufala, Mataram, Vande Mataram. Shamalam, Saralam, Susmitam, Bhushitam, Dharanim, Dharanim, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Can we together say Vande Mataram one more time? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Once again, you are all here as part of the Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. Surakshit Tatam Samudra Bharatam. This is truly what CISF stands for. This is why these wonderful cyclists, the 130 of them, have cycled over 6,000 kilometers over the last 26 days and have finally reached Kochi. And I think it's time for us to officially welcome them and welcome each and every one of you to this wonderful, wonderful evening. Could I please invite Shri S.R. Saravanan, IPS IG South Sector, to kindly deliver the formal welcome speech. We welcome you, sir. Can we have a loud round of applause, please, for Shri S.R. Saravanan, IPS IG South Sector.
Good evening. I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all the esteemed dignitaries, cyclists, and member of the media presence here today. It is a matter of immense pride and honor to stand before you and share the remarkable journey of CISF Vande Mataram Coastal Cyclothon 2026. It is a truly historic endeavor that has resonated across our coastal states and united the citizen in the spirit of service, security, and community engagement. The cyclothon, aligned with the commemoration of 150th year of national song Vande Mataram, was more than a physical journey. It became a national movement that fused patriotism with purpose. Its theme, Surakshit Tat Samrit Bharat, Secure Coast, Prosperous India. It commenced with 130 cyclists on 28 January 2028 from 2 coastal border villages, covering an inspiring journey of 6,553 kilometers. Along the way, they connected with lakhs of people, ultimately culminated here is truly befitting manner. Halts at 52 coastal villages, CISF cyclists engaged with the local communities with an objective to sensitize the coastal communities about the drug smuggling, strengthening the partnership with various agencies, celebrate India's rich maritime heritage, promoting fitness, discipline, cleanliness, and women empowerment to reinforce national consciousness. I would like to place on record our deep appreciation for the visionary leadership of the Director General CISF, whose foresight made it possible for personnel to not only cycle extensive distance but also live in the coastal villages, deeply engaging with the stakeholders and bringing the concept of cycle with a cause. It is the vision that ensured the cyclothon not just pedaled along the coast but embedded the spirit of the service within every coastal villages and every citizen it touched. In closing, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all the CISF cyclists who endured every kilometer with a courage and conviction, and to our coastal communities who welcomed us with an open heart. May this ripple of this movement continue to grow, strengthening the nation's security and unity with every passing day. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Shri S.R. Sarvanan, IPS, IG South Sector, for the wonderful welcome address. You know, we've spoken about the cyclists cycling for 26 days, for more than 6,000 kilometers, working very hard, and it's not easy, we know this. But somehow it's easy to talk about it. We can feel more if we actually understood what happened in the last 26 days. Because it's a totally different experience when you see what happened than when you hear what happened, right? What we want to do right now is actually show you the magnitude of this expedition that these 130 officers of CISF underwent over the last 26 grueling days for them. But more than the physical exertion, there is a lot of mind that has to be used as well. You know, your mind control center needs to be channeled and focused for you to successfully make this a successful mission. It's not an easy task, but I'm pretty sure what would have made it really enjoyable is the different places and the different people and the different cultures that you experienced along the way. I want everybody here to know, ee kazhinja 26 divasam adine mumbu they had a starting point, right? The East Coast and the West Coast. So the West Coast, they started at Lokpat Fort in Gujarat, and the East Coast in West Bengal started at Bakhali. So from there, 65 cyclists each started their journey 26 days ago. Just imagine, huh? 26 days ago they started. Today is the 27th day. So they've come down the East Coast, they've come down the West Coast. So now there's physical exhaustion, there's a lot of mental stuff going on, everything is in play. And then along the way, there's a tough terrain. Sometimes it's easy. The weather is different all over. It's kind of hot, being humid, being the coast, I'm pretty sure. And then you meet some amazing people. Because the whole idea was to celebrate this beautiful country. It's about Vande Mataram. You know what these guys did? They ended up not just talking to them about safety and protection and smuggling and drugs and making them frontliners and sentinels to CISF. right on the coastal borders. They actually sang songs with them, made them sing Vande Mataram, sang local songs, sang Vande Mataram in their local languages, just to bring forth this whole feeling of brotherhood and sisterhood and unity and being one. And I think there's nothing more beautiful than the unity in diversity that India boasts of. And we don't have to boast of it because it's actually a reality. If you've lived in India, you know how easy it is for us to be the way you are. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look at the journey where the cyclists deeply connected with our coastal communities and fishermen as part of the 26-day journey of the CISF Vande Mataram Coastal Cyclothon Team 2026. Can we please have a look?
CISF वंदे मातरम कोस्टल साइक्लोथॉन 2026 में कुल 130 साइक्लिस्टों ने भाग लिया। पिछले 25 दिनों तक हमारी टीमों ने भारत के पूर्वी और पश्चिमी तटों का सफर तय किया।
आप कौन सी क्लास में हो?
अभी मैं 10th में हूँ।
कि आप आगे क्या बनना चाहती हैं?
मैं आगे जाके ना डिफेंस में जाना चाहती हूँ, एनडीए थ्रू आर्मी ऑफिसर बनना चाहती हूँ।
मुझे उम्मीद है कि मैं आपको एक दिन वर्दी पहने हुए जरूर मिलूंगा और गुड लक।
सरोड गांव की आबादी लगभग 4000 के आसपास है। यहाँ पे स्कूल भी बहुत अच्छी व्यवस्था है, आज से मतलब बहुत सालों से पहले। मेरा भी सब कि 51 इयर्स हो गया।
मैडम आम 20 वर्ष है फिशिंग कलुनी ये पारादीप बेस पर 20 वर्ष है फिशिंग कलुनी तो आमको बहुत भल लगुच किंतु यही मेघ पवन टिके बातास बेलू आमको टे समुद्र भितर टे प्रोब्लेम हो आउ कि प्रोब्लेम ना कि आमर सुविधा असुविधा आमर ये CISF सामने आमको साइकिलिंग रैली करके आसुचनी आमको बहुत भल लगुच।
हम लोग सब भाऊ का धक्का डीलर्स एसोसिएशन और सप्लायर एसोसिएशन की तरफ से है। हम लोग यहाँ पे जो एक फिशिंग हार्बर आपको दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे हमारी बोटें चलती है।
It's okay, it should work again, don't worry. There we go. Make some noise, na? We'll show some rowdyism now. Come on. Yeah. Now you guys I know you have to behave well and all that, officers. I get it, but little bit. Can we try starting that part again? Are we gonna try putting that again one more time? Do you want to see it? I want to really, really see it. I hope it works. Give us a signal if it's going to work or not work. All right, we're going to fix it and then maybe we will come back and try to play it again. I mean, it was playing well, so it must be some sort of a tech stuff that I don't understand and I'm not going to get into. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we please give them a loud round of applause? You have an idea of what happened, right? We saw a little bit. A loud round of applause. Come on. നന്നായി ഒന്ന് കൈയടിച്ച എന്റെ ചേച്ചിമാരെ എന്റെ ചേട്ടന്മാരെ പുറകെ ഇരിക്കുന്നവരെങ്കിലും നന്നായി കൈയടിക്കുക. നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ശക്തി കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കട്ടെ. Thank you. All right. It's time for me to welcome our dignitaries and our special guests onto the stage. We have a wonderful gamut of them from representing our country as well as the entertainment industry. I, of course, would like to humbly welcome on stage our chief guest, Honorable Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar, Minister of State for Home Affairs. I'd like to request DGCISF Shri Praveen Ranjan IPS to kindly join us on stage. Shri Padmakar S. Ranpise, IPS, ADG South. Shri Sudhir Kumar, ADG North. Shri Vijay Prakash, IPS, ADG Headquarters. Shri S.R. Sarvanan, IPS, IG South Sector. And Shri Jose Mohan, IPS, IG, APS 2. Can I please welcome our dignitaries on stage? Can we give them a loud round of applause, please? We have our Honorable Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumarji, the Minister of State for Home Affairs. It's such a proud moment, sir, for us to have you here. CISF being under the Ministry of Home Affairs, it means a lot that you are present here for Vande Mataram CISF Cyclothon that is happening here today and culminating today. Ek baar, can we have a loud round of applause one more time, please? Yes, the loudest round of applause. Shri Praveer Ranjan IPS is our DGCISF, and we have Shri Padmakar S. Ranpise IPS, ADG South. Shri Sudhir Kumar, ADG North. Shri Vijay Prakash IPS, ADG Headquarter. Shri S.R. Sarvanan IPS, IG South Sector. And Shri Jose Mohan IPS, IG APS 2. All right, and now I'd like to welcome our special guests who have also made it here. ഇവർക്കാർക്കും വലിയ ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷൻ്റെ ആവശ്യമില്ല. ഞാൻ അവരെ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ വിളിക്കുകയാണ്. നമ്മൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട മലയാള നടൻ ജയസൂര്യ. നമ്മളെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട I.M. വിജയൻ ചേട്ടൻ, former Indian footballer, Padmashri and Arjuna awardee. Joy T. Anthony is an Indian badminton coach, was also my coach for a bit. Joy sir, please come sir. Ms. Prayaga Martin is yet another successful actress. We love you with your lovely roles that you've done. Shri Major Ravi, well, he's a director, everybody knows him. Vijay Babu joins us here on stage, and we also have yet another lovely actress, Ms. Manasa Radhakrishnan. ഇവർക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും നല്ലൊരു കൈഡി കൊടുക്കാമോ guys? Come on. ഞാൻ ഇവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷൻ തരേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ നമ്മൾ മലയാളികൾക്ക്? നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫെമിലിയർ ആയ എല്ലാവരും തന്നെയാണ്. ജയസൂര്യ വളരെ പ്രോമിനന്റ് ആയ ഒരു മലയാള നടനാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ കഥാപാത്രങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ you'll know how great an actor he is. The number of awards actually are less than volume to the number of roles he has done incredibly well. Major, there's a reason we call you Major, but not after seeing the movie Spa. After Spa, we are not going to call you Major. I'm not going to say it now. He's also like a budding actor suddenly. I'm seeing you in so many movies. A film director, actor, former Indian Army officer. He served in the Madras Regiment and participated in several key military operations. Most of his movies talk about the country and saving the country and protecting the country and giving your everything for the country. So we're very, very happy to have you here, Major Ravi. Vijay Babu, of course, is a very, very successful producer here, known for his contributions to the Malayalam cinema. He, in fact, is awaiting his next baby, the third one of the series, Aada 3. Jaya, we are waiting for that one. Yangal wait cheyyunna oru cinemayaana Aada 3. Everybody's waiting to see that one, right? What a spectacular series it has been. Of course, Angamali Diaries, Aada 2, Philip and the Monkey Pen and the cinema Nadanai Kandu. He has been an incredible provider of great stories, Vijay Babu, to this wonderful, wonderful audience that is us. Prayaga, of course, introduction to Avishwala. She's been so great with all the great movies. Urumurai Vanda Pathaya, Ramleela, Ore Mukam. She switched over, did a fantastic role with, was it Surya? Yeah, and then she took a long break. We're waiting for a full-on comeback still, but we love you nevertheless. Vijayan Chetta does not need an introduction in any way. I.M. Vijayan is a legendary Indian footballer, former captain of the Indian national team. Thrissoorukaranana, is a pride of our country. Exceptional goal-scoring ability, leadership qualities. 2003 he received the Arjuna Award, got the Padma Shri in 2025, and still going strong. Never say never attitude, Anna. After his retirement, as a mentor, coach and motivational figure promoting football and youth development, and he's always been somebody who stood forth for the country and been a matter of pride. Joy T. Anthony, a distinguished badminton player. He's a coach from Kerala who has made significant contributions to the sport at national and international levels. He's represented India in various badminton championships and became a respected coach, nurturing young talent. Every day he coaches badminton along with his work that he does. He's associated with the CISF and has promoted sports among many security personnel and youth. Widely respected for his dedication to badminton, and I think I can vouch for that. I have seen him do amazing things on and off the court. Of course, Jayasurya, like I said, has been one of the greatest here. So we are so happy to have all of you here. Manasa. Yes, Manasa is definitely here. There is a purpose that she's here as well. Malayalam actress, trained classical dancer, started as a child actress. Thiyam, Crossroads, other youth-oriented projects. Anyway, we can't wait to see what cinema has in store for you, Manasa. Very, very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we wanted to give you a small token of our love. We have some children here, I believe. Yeah? ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു സ്നേഹമാണ്. വന്ദേ മാതരം എന്നൊരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ സെലിബ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. And for me, when I land back from a foreign country in Kerala, the first thing that makes me feel like I'm home is the lush green, the trees, the flora and fauna, the nature that our country can boast of, and especially Kerala. Because I'm in Kerala, I'm going to be a little selfish. But we thought we'll welcome you with a token of our love, something that speaks about life, about hope, about growth and prosperity. Kids, can you guys go and hand over the little token of love? How we want to welcome all of you with a small plant. You all get one. And I think this is the best gift you can pass on, life. Today when we celebrate Mother India, when we celebrate Vande Mataram, when we celebrate the cyclists traveling and journeying over 26 days, a potted plant for all our special guests. You can hand it over to the hostesses. Now, once it's collected, I'll continue. Is it heavy? Now we have a token of appreciation. We want to honor our wonderful guests who have come here. The guests in honor cheyan vendi. Can I please request our DGCISF Shri Praveer Ranjan to perform the robe of honor ceremony? We have namada Malayalathil parnja ponnada anikkelana. They are going to adorn a shawl on the shoulders of our distinguished guests. I request our Honorable DGCISF Shri Praveer Ranjan sir to please come forward. And of course, our chief guest is who we would like to honor first. Minister of State for Home Affairs, Honorable Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar. Thank you so much, sir, once again for being here. Can we please have the ponnada, the shawl, brought on stage? And can we all have the loudest round of applause for the presence of our chief guest, Minister of State for Home Affairs, Honorable Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar. Ponnada anichu nammade Malayalakkarude reethiyil അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar ji. Thank you. What an honor for all of us. I'd like to request DGCISF Shri Praveer Ranjan IPS to now honor Jayasurya. Before that, we hand over the Jayasurya. Yeah. A shawl and a memento will be handed over. Thank you so much, Jaya, for joining us here. A memento as well. Jaya, can you receive the memento, please? അടുത്തതായി ശ്രീ I.M. Vijayan. Have you changed the order? Okay, no problem, Vijay Babu. Go for it, sir. Just feel free. I'll go ad lib. Okay. I can see from here. All right. Arthai Major Ravi, sir. I couldn't see from there, sir. To Prayaga, Martin. Much better. Okay. To Manasa. And then, sir, after that, you have to hand over memento to each of them also, sir. To I am Vijan Jatin and to Joy, sir. You guys are great. I mean, I don't know how you guys still have energy after 6,553 kilometers. Kaise? How are you doing this? They are the only ones clapping. The rest of us are sitting like after heavy dinner, I think. Already, nahi. Snacks. All right. Thank you so much, sir. Have we handed over all the mementos? Is it clear? I think Vijan Jetta memento got you. 2 more, please. The memento, the boxes. Yeah, I believe so, sir. Memento. And 1 more to Joy, sir. The box. Yeah, the memento. Thank you so much, Shri Pravir Ranjan IPS, DGCISF, for doing the honors and conducting the robe of honor ceremony. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here gathered together for Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. Our 130 cyclists have finished their journey today. We are celebrating Vande Mataram and it is a proud moment for all of us. So I think it's time for me to welcome Shri Jose Moan IPS, IG, APS2 and PERS to address the gathering and to tell us about this great evening. We welcome you, sir.
വേദിയിലുള്ള ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട മുഖ്യാതിഥി യൂണിയൻ മിനിസ്റ്റർ ഓഫ് സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഫോർ ഹോം ശ്രീ ബണ്ടി സഞ്ജയ് കുമാർ സർ, നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാം പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട DGCISF പ്രവീർ രഞ്ജൻ സർ, ഇന്നിവിടെ വന്നിട്ടുള്ള CISFന്റെ ഉന്നതാധികാരികൾ, മറ്റു വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തികൾ, SH കോളേജ് മാനേജ്മെന്റ്, CISF ഓഫീസേഴ്സ്, അവരുടെ കുടുംബാംഗങ്ങൾ, മാധ്യമ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ടത് CISFന്റെ മിടുക്കികളും മിടുക്കന്മാരുമായ സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റുകൾ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. 25 ദിവസത്തെ കഠിനമായ യാത്രയ്ക്കൊടുവിൽ നമ്മുടെ സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റുകൾ ഇന്ന് SH കോളേജിന്റെ കൊച്ചി കായലിനോട് ചേർന്ന് കിടക്കുന്ന ഈ മനോഹരമായ ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഈ യാത്ര വെറുമൊരു യാത്രയായിരുന്നില്ല, മറിച്ച് രാജ്യസ്നേഹത്തിന്റെയും അച്ചടക്കത്തിന്റെയും തീരദേശ സുരക്ഷയുടെയും ഒരു വലിയ സന്ദേശമാണ് സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റുകൾ നമുക്ക് നൽകിയത്. കഴിഞ്ഞ മാസം ജനുവരി 28-നാണ് ഈ സൈക്ലോത്തോൺ ഇന്ത്യയുടെ പടിഞ്ഞാറേ തീരമായ ഗുജറാത്തിലെ ലഖ്പത് കോട്ടയിൽ നിന്നും കിഴക്കൻ തീരമായ പശ്ചിമ ബംഗാളിന്റെ ബഖാലിയിൽ നിന്നും തുടങ്ങിയത്. യാത്രയിലുടനീളം വിവിധങ്ങളായ കലാ സാംസ്കാരിക പരിപാടികൾ സംഘടിപ്പിച്ചു. ഈ സൈക്ലോത്തോണിന് വളരെയധികം ഇന്ത്യ മൊത്തം അറിയപ്പെടുന്ന അമിതാഭ് ബച്ചൻ, അമീർ ഖാൻ, സൽമാൻ ഖാൻ, അക്ഷയ് കുമാർ, സുനിൽ ഷെട്ടി, ശ്രേയ ഘോഷാൽ, സുനീത വില്യംസ്, സ്മൃതി മന്ദാന, കീർത്തി സുരേഷ്, നമ്മുടെ പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട നടന്മാരായ മമ്മൂട്ടി, പൃഥ്വിരാജ്, MS ധോണി, സച്ചിൻ തെണ്ടുൽക്കർ തുടങ്ങി ഒത്തിരി പേർ ഈ സൈക്ലോത്തോണിനെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുകയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ കലാ സാംസ്കാരിക പരിപാടിയിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുകയോ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. സുരക്ഷിത തീരം സമൃദ്ധ ഭാരതം എന്ന പ്രമേയമായി 6500-ൽ അധികം കിലോമീറ്റർ സൈക്കിൾ ചവിട്ടി ഇവിടെ സമാപന ചടങ്ങിനായി എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്ന സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റുകളെ നമുക്ക് വളരെ വളരെ കയ്യടിയോടുകൂടി സ്വീകരിക്കാം. എല്ലാവരോടും ഒരു ഫുൾ റൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് അപ്ലോസിന് ഐ റിക്വസ്റ്റ് എവരിവൺ ടു ഗിവ് എ ഫുൾ റൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് അപ്ലോസ്. മിടുക്കരും ധീരരുമായ സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റ്, നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും CISFന്റെ കരുത്തിന്റെ, കഴിവിന്റെ, കായികക്ഷമതയുടെ, അറിവിന്റെ പ്രതീകമാണ്. നിങ്ങൾ CISFന്റെ അഭിമാനമാണ്. ഓരോ പ്രത്യേക സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റുകൾക്കും വളരെ വളരെ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ. ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്, നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you so much, Shri, Jose Mohan, IPS, IG, for addressing the gathering. That's Malayalam. I was like, wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we all spoke about it. We saw the visuals briefly. We're going to try and play that video again. But what I really want to hear is what the cyclists have to say. Their experiences would really mean a lot at this point because, like I said, we can talk about it, we can even see it, but for them to tell us their actual lived-in experience about the last 26 days during the cyclothon is going to be absolutely unimaginable. So to tell us how it was, I would like to take a few representatives from the 130 cyclists to join us here to share their experience. Could I please welcome AC Praveen, SI Sujata, and Constable Asha. Can we give them a loud round of applause? You can all come here and stand together and speak one by one. AC Praveen, congratulations firstly on completing a fantastic, fantastic journey. Can we give him a loud round of applause? SI Sujata. And we have Asha as well. Praveen, why don't you start?
Respected Chief Guest, Emma's Home, Bandi Kumar Sanjay Sir, DG Sir, other officers on the stage, other important personalities on the stage, NCC cadets, family members, and every one of the cyclist team. Very good evening to all of you. I was leading the West Coast team, and both the teams covered 6,553 kilometers. But it would be a downgrade to say that we just covered the distance in miles. We covered the distance in the hearts of people. The coast of India is vibrant and full of energy, sir. From both the teams, I would like to say a special thanks to DG sir for giving us this opportunity. And sir, we got to visit the coastal villages, met people over there, understand their issues, and especially the cadets and the students and the children over there. And the reception we received was fantastic. Sir, all of us, we are busy in working in the critical installations, protecting, following SOPs, doing our routine duties, which is part of our routine job. But after interacting with the people, I got to know the people we really serve. We met the villagers over there, and it served as a motivating factor. This is the biggest takeaway I feel for all of us. And after this journey, all of us will be extra dedicated and motivated, since now we have met the people whom we serve. And the reception they gave us and the welcome they gave us, it was really heartening to see. Sir, we see that important highlight of this cyclothon is there are 50% women participation. I would like to highlight a small anecdote. In the training we had both the teams were training together, sir. And me and AC Siddhant, what we used to do is we used to send the girls ahead and the boys later, so that they would stop after some distance and we could take rest. But sir, to our surprise, they didn't stop. They used to go 35 kilometers, 44 kilometers inside, and I had to literally call them to stop so that it shouldn't be a strenuous activity. And even all through this journey, all the girls were equally participating and pedaling along with the male counterparts. And I had to snatch or forcibly take them off the pedals, because this is a long journey. 25 days journey is not an easy thing. And some of our cyclists in the West Coast, I know 3-4 girls, they traveled continuously 150 kilometers despite me saying not to do. So this is a very important thing, and this women empowerment and women participation was not just optics, it really materialized. Sir, in the end, I would like to say that the ride was not smooth. There were difficult terrains, strong winds, high humidity and high temperature. However, when we met the villagers and the people and the children, we felt refreshed and ready for the next day. Our real energy boosters were the people and the children we interacted and the villages we stayed in. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you very much, AC Praveen, SI Sujata. Okay, Asha will go. Asha.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. Respected dignitaries, all CISF officers, family and my dear friends, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് ആശ. ഞാൻ ട്രിവാൻഡ്രത്തിനാണ് വരുന്നത്. ഞങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ഈ യെല്ലോ ടീഷർട്ടുകാരെല്ലാവരും CISF ഓഫീസേഴ്സ് ആണ്. ആൻഡ് ഈ വന്ദേ മാതരം കോസ്റ്റൽ സൈക്ലത്തോൺ 2026 ഞാൻ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ എനിക്കൊരു ചാൻസ് തന്നതിന് എൻ്റെ ഓർഗനൈസേഷനായ CISF-ന് ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഓൾ ഞാൻ നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. താങ്ക് യു ഓൾ. ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ വന്ദേ മാതരം കോസ്റ്റൽ സൈക്ലത്തോൺ 2026 ഞങ്ങൾ 2 ടീമുണ്ട്. ഒരു ടീം ഗുജറാത്തിൽ നിന്നും ഒരു ടീം വെസ്റ്റ് ബംഗാളിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തത്. ആൻഡ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ എൻഡിങ് പോയിന്റ് കൊച്ചിയാണ്. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഈസ്റ്റ് ടീമിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ വെസ്റ്റ് ബംഗാൾ, പിന്നെ ഒഡീഷ പോയി, പിന്നെ ആന്ധ്ര പോയി, തമിഴ്നാട് പോയി, ആൻഡ് ഫൈനലി ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ കേരള വന്ന് എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതിന്റെ മെയിൻ തീം എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ കോസ്റ്റൽ ഏരിയയുടെ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ആൻഡ് അതുകൊണ്ട് അതിന്റെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് നമ്മുടെ ലോക്കൽ പീപ്പിൾസിനും കൊച്ചു കുട്ടികൾക്കും ഈ സ്കൂൾ പിള്ളേർ, കോളേജ് പിള്ളേർ ആർക്കും അറിയുന്നില്ല. ഇതിന്റെ അവയർനെസ് എന്താ, ഇതിനെപ്പറ്റി കുറിച്ചൊന്നും അറിയത്തില്ല. ഞങ്ങൾ ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് ഓരോരോ സ്കൂളും അറൌണ്ട് 52 സ്കൂൾസ്, ഓരോരോ സ്കൂളും കോളേജും ഓരോരോ ചെറിയ വില്ലേജിലൊക്കെ പോയി ഞങ്ങൾ ഇതിനെപ്പറ്റി എല്ലാം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ മെയിൻ തീം. ആൻഡ് ഇതിന്റെ കൂടെ 150th വന്ദേ മാതരം ആനിവേഴ്സറി അതും കൂടെ ആഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതിലെനിക്ക് ഒത്തിരി എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് കിട്ടി. ഒത്തിരി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പറ്റാത്ത ഒത്തിരി എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്. ഓരോ ഞങ്ങൾ മീഡിയയിൽ നോക്കുന്നതും കാണുന്നതും ഒന്നും അല്ല ലൈഫ്. ചെറിയ കുട്ടികളും വലിയ ആൾക്കാരും ഒത്തിരി പേരുടെ മനസ്സിൽ എന്താ ഉള്ളത് എന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നേരിട്ട് പോയി കേൾക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞ് അവർക്ക് എന്തൊക്കെ പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയാൻ പറ്റി. അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഇതിലെല്ലാം താങ്ക്സ്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയതിന് ரொம்ப നല്ല താങ്ക്സ് ഉണ്ട്. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി. താങ്ക് യു.
Thank you very much, Asha. Sujata, SI Sujata will speak next.
Good evening, Kochi. Kochi, the Queen of Arabian Sea, a city which is having its first water metro system, and its airport is the only one in the world which is solely operated by the solar energy. It is famous for its Kerala Literature Festival. I take immense pride and pleasure in extending my regards to the dignitaries present over the stage, to each and every person who has been part of this CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. This cyclothon wouldn't have been possible without the support, without the generosity, without the sponsorship of district administration, which we have touched all along the eastern and the western coast. So my heartful gratitude is extended towards the district administration. On behalf of all the cyclists, I am the one who is able to express this thing on this stage. And moreover, I am much thankful to our Honorable DG Sir, which has given us this immense opportunity for these 65 girls who have traveled since the last 26 days, in the morning till the evening, facing a lot of challenges, interacting a lot of girls, who has talked to a lot of girls from school, to the locals people, and who have heard these local people from the villages, vibrant villages which we have touched. We heard them, they heard us. We talked to them. I am pretty sure that now we can say people now know what CISF is, what it is known for. It gives us a sense of pride when people say that, oh, this is CISF rally. I want to tell, a tourist asked me, do you guys cycling also? Do you guys do cycling? I said, yes sir, we do everything. You can see us at airport, at ports, at the vital installations of our land. You can find us at every important installation. Moving ahead, my experience of this cyclothon can be expressed in one single word. That is completely thrilling. I want to say to each and every youth of this nation that if you want to express yourself, if you want to contribute towards this national integration and the coastal security, whatever opportunity you are having, you should put your foot forward and grab it. This is the one thing we will miss later on, the people with which we have interacted and their stories, their memories, their experience, their warmth with which we have been received all through these halting stations. the connection we make with these people, this is going to stay with us, hopefully with them also. So I want to conclude my words with the thankfulness towards our DG sir and all the people who have been a part of this Coastal Cyclothon, CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Assistant Commandant Praveen, Sub-Inspector Sujata, and Constable Asha. Thank you very much. Can we give them a loud round of applause? But these are only 3 voices. There was 130 voices that we were supposed to hear, but obviously we really hope we can do it one-on-one, but we don't have that much time here today. But we celebrate each and every one of you for the journeys you've had, and we thank you for taking on this incredible task, representing the entire CISF. Each of you did this for the whole group of CISF, which is more than 2.2 lakh personnel across the country. So once again, give them the loudest round of applause. They deserve it wholeheartedly. And that is probably why there are so many people from different walks of life coming to support the great act that you have done and your officers have done. On one side, we have all of you officers who do such great things for our country. And on the other side, here we are the citizens of the country who partake in so many different activities. And one of the loudest voices in that sector is the field of entertainment. So if they don't talk about this, who will? The voice has to carry forward, and celebrities have the power to take it forward. And we have one of the loudest voices of our state here with us, who's also won so many awards. I think it's time for us to hear what that side has to say. I'd like to welcome the lovely actor Jayasuriya to please speak a few words. Iyor avasarathil Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026 il Jayasuriya swagatham cheyidukolunnu and rendu vakku samsarikkanayi kshanikkunnu.
എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. ഇത്രയും ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഫംഗ്ഷൻ എന്നെ ക്ഷണിച്ചതിന് CSFനോടുള്ള പ്രത്യേക നന്ദി ഞാൻ അറിയിക്കുന്നു. Actually, I was wondering, because the people who are started from the journey from north, and you covered 3,000 kilometers. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. Because I was thinking loud that maybe I can ride 20 or 30 kilometers. That's what I'm saying. This is unbelievable. എന്താണെങ്കിലും ഇനിയും CSF ഇതിനേക്കാൾ ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഇനീഷ്യേറ്റീവായിട്ട് വരുമെന്നുള്ള കാര്യത്തിൽ there is no doubt. Thank you so much for this beautiful invitation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jaya. Nammude kude ivide ettiyadil it means a lot. It means a lot that you've taken time out to represent this wonderful group of youngsters who are doing incredible things. Aduthada, we have from the field of sports, one of the veterans from our state. Vijan Chetta, could I please welcome you to speak a few words to this wonderful group of people who have done such an incredible task, and also to everyone gathered here. Vijan Chettane sadram kshanicholunnu.
നമസ്കാരം, മിസ്റ്റർ DGP, സ്റ്റേജിലെ വിശിഷ്ടാതിഥികളെ, നല്ലവരായ നാട്ടുകാരെ, मेरे को बहुत खुशी है क्योंकि इतना किलोमीटर 6,000 किलोमीटर साइकिल में इधर आएगा तो बहुत मुश्किल का काम है, हम लोग को सब मालूम है. इसका बहुत अच्छा खुशी क्या, इसमें ज़्यादा लड़के लोग हैं, वो लोग इतना दूर आएगा तो बहुत प्राउड है हम लोग का. फिर बिग स्लॉट, फिर हम लोग के खेलने के टाइम में सर, फुटबॉल खेलने में टाइम में टफ टीम केरला पुलिस गेम खेलने टाइम में आता है CSF है, क्योंकि हमारा DGP सर उधर ही बैठ रहे हैं और बैरा सर उधर ही है. तो बैरा सर DGP था, हम लोग पुलिस गेम्स विन किया था, वो आप लोग का साथ खेल के हम लोग विन किया था पुलिस गेम. तो बहुत खुशी है हम लोग का, आप लोग को देख के बहुत खुशी है. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vijan Chetta. Aditadai, I would like to welcome Prayaga to please speak a few words. Prayaga Martin is also here with us, and I'm sure that this incredible journey has inspired her just as equally as it has inspired all of us, and she'd love to tell us what she feels today.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, namaste, very good evening to each and everybody present here. Well, I prepared a little, and with all your permission, please let me dive in. We've all been through an airport. You know that at the moment of the queue, the scanner, the security checks, the officer on the other side, they interact with hundreds of people, travelers who are confused, rushed, tired, or simply unfamiliar with the process. Their work requires patience, consistency, and professionalism in managing these everyday interactions. And it is through this steady presence that the CISF becomes a familiar part of our daily journeys. That quiet presence tells a larger story of an institution that safeguards movement while enabling trust. Today, the story is expanding. We in Kerala have seen this spirit during difficult times. During the 2018 floods, the CISF supported relief efforts, donated essential supplies, and supported families affected by the disaster while assisting in rescue and restoration work. And today, I want to acknowledge the families of these officers. Behind every deployment is a home that carries the weight of absence and quiet pride. That sacrifice deserves to be named. Thank you. Vande Mataram song, an inspiration for our freedom movement. This land is your mother, and she is worth everything. Translates the same inspiration into the present initiative, the Cyclothon. 130 officers, 6,500 kilometers, halted 52 coastal villages, 9 coastal states, and 2 union territories, 25 days. For me personally, it is significant to see that 50% of those 130 officers are women. When young girls along these coastal roads see women in uniform cycling across the country with the same discipline and purpose as their male counterparts, they see not just authority, they see possibility. And that matters. I am certain that these 130 officers coming from different parts of India have experienced something uniquely about our country. There is an old saying, the taste of water changes every mile. The dialect changes every pore. That is the diversity they cycled through. And through this journey, the exchange has been both ways. Children have seen role models, young people have understood responsibility, and the officers themselves have gained direct insight into their lives, the knowledge and wisdom, and the realities of the communities they are entrusted to protect. This is not outreach. This is mutual learning, and that is the foundation on which lasting security partnerships are built. Recognizing coastal communities as Tat Praharis, sentinels of the coast, and adopting 52 villages highlights CISF's commitment to community-driven society. Today, this journey reaches Kochi, and that is not incidental. It is fitting. Kochi is one of the oldest port cities in the world, the ancient port of Muziris. Located just north of here, the CISF Coastal Cyclothon could not have chosen a more appropriate city to conclude. 2 teams from 2 ends of India converging here at a port that has been a point of convergence for the world itself. Wholeheartedly welcome home. To the CISF, to the families who support them, to this team of 130 officers. Thank you. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.
Thank you so much, Prayaga. I mean, the portion where you spoke about how the women would have really inspired the girls out there in the coast, it makes so much sense, and that's exactly what they needed to see. I think that hit a spot, and that's why this would make a difference. Because the people who probably never thought it possible now believe it is, because of the ladies that joined along in this great, great journey. Of course, we have Major here with us. Major, please. You're the one who's got the experience from like armed forces. If you don't say 2 lines, come.
Honorable Minister of States for Home, Director General of CISF, and all the senior Director Generals of CISF and IPS officers, men in uniform, ladies and gentlemen, and 130 participants of this cycle. It's not for a long talk, but I just would like to tell the public, जब आप लोग CISF को एयरपोर्ट में देखता है, कई बार मैंने देखा है कि उनके साथ लड़ाई करता है। वो रीजन क्या है, ये इतना ही बताना चाहता हूँ। आप लोग इरिटेट होता होगा, बट वो लोग जो भी कर रहे हैं आपकी सुरक्षा के लिए। हिंदुस्तान में एक हाईजैक होने के बाद कितना साल हो गया, अभी कोई हाईजैक का नाम और निशान नहीं होगा, वो होता है वो बिकॉज ऑफ दीज काइंड ऑफ पीपल हु आर स्टैंडिंग एंड गार्डिंग यू। So don't get irritated. Please cooperate with them. Once, I'll tell you a small example. When the metal detector was going next to my stomach, I just told him that I got a transplanted kidney. He just said कि साहब आपने पहले बताना चाहिए था, मैं तो आपका साथी लेके नहीं आता, तो इसलिए आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो just tell them. Second, this cycling, because they decided the coastal areas of eastern and the western coast. What's the reason? Our enemies are intruding through these coastal areas, and if you remember how this guy Ajmal Kasb, when he landed up, the locals were not aware of these kind of intruders. That is why they could reach up to this VT station and create that great disaster into our country. So that is the awareness. This 130 cyclists, when they were traveling, they were telling the locals, beware of the people. The person whom you don't know, inform the police. And along with that, the drug trafficking, which will be curbed through this thing and this awareness. And I would like to thank you, all these 130 officers and men in uniform who endured this 6,000 plus kilometers. It's not a small joke, as Ranjini said, 10 kilometers is not possible. That's the place where they have shown that 6,000 se upar kilometers aapne karke aaya. Thank you so much and welcome to Kerala. And Kerala really appreciate your endeavor for the security of this country. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
So true. Every word that you said. It's food for thought for all of us who fly on a regular basis, for sure. We definitely value your services, ladies and gentlemen. It is definitely have high value here. We have Manasa here next, who I'd like to call to speak on. And Major was saying, he touched upon a very important topic, a topic of the drug issue. And I think Manasa is specifically going to, tell us a little more about it. And we're really looking forward to hear what you have to say. Manasa, can we please welcome this wonderful dancer and actress to run the Malayalam CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026.
Ellarkum namaskaram, respected dignitaries, dear students, and all the gathered guests. It's a great honor to be here, especially at our beautiful Ernakulam. Ernakulam nu parayumbo, it's the beating heart of Kerala and our God's own country. So as a girl who grew up from here, I've always believed that Kerala shines the brightest when the youth here leads the path with clarity and courage. Today at this anti-drug abuse awareness event, I've come here as your friend and as a sister, urging us to all say a resounding no to drugs. So looking back at the time when I've started somewhere around 2008 or 2009 as a child artist, ever since then, my family and I, most we have talked about and ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കാറും ചിന്തിക്കാറും ഒക്കെ ഉള്ളത് is about cinema. And behind all the lights, of course, cinema is, if you would ask me, I would say it's the favorite part of my life. So apart from that, behind all these lights, we have heard and known of people, talented actors who have lost their way because of drugs. So there's something about drugs that drugs don't discriminate. They basically knock everybody's doors. എല്ലാവരുടെ ഡോറിലും പോയി മുട്ടുന്ന ഒരു ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഇല്ലാത്തൊരു കാര്യമാണ് ഡ്രഗ്സ്. Especially when it comes to students like you who are young, ambitious and curious. So looking at you all, you know, it feels like you're at a very thrilling crossroad of your life. എന്താ പറയാ, ആ സ്കൂളിൽ നിന്ന് മാറിയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു new independence, maybe first love or exams and so on. And talking about Ernakulam, we have colleges which are full of potential and talent. So amongst all these, there is a lie that is being sold that, you know, drugs maybe help to relieve your stress, helps you feel invincible. But the truth is that drugs hijack your brain's reward system, turning joy into craving and dreams into nightmares. And if you would think about it, a burden of addiction എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ശരിക്കും it falls upon our parents അല്ലേ. And if you think about our mothers, നമ്മൾ പ്രിസർവേറ്റീവ് പോലും ചേരാത്ത ആഹാരം കഴിക്കണം എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിട്ട് they spend almost their entire lives in the kitchen cooking what is the healthiest for us. Our fathers who spend most of their lives working, ഒരു ദിവസം പോലും ലീവ് എടുക്കാതെ വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നമുക്ക് both of them who want to give the best in our lives. So അങ്ങനെ ഒരു മൊമെന്റിൽ when you choose to do something that can slip you into addictions, the burden mostly falls upon them, and I don't think our parents deserve that. Normally they say just one puff, you know, just try once, you know, it'll be nice, just try it once, and that is what creates the spiral and later makes us go into something that is totally out of our control. Kerala for us is God's own country, our emerald paradise and much more. Legends like nammada sondam Mamukka, Laletan, MT Sir and so many more. Angane legends in oru land aanu namukku Kerala. But you know, when I travel abroad, not abroad, basically out of Kerala for shoot, like in to Hyderabad or something, they love our films, that's there. But they also ask that, is drugs very common in Kerala, you know? So in the beginning I used to be very offended about it. Why do they keep asking me this? But there are also reports that show that synthetic drugs like MDMA flood our streets and campuses, and it also claims life of several young people. And last year alone there were around 1,000 cases which were campus-based alone that have been recorded. But tonight is not just about fear. It's also about realizing that you have the power to flip the script. And all it takes is courage. Of course, courage venam when everybody forces you that you have to say a no to it. And if you have that courage, that no can protect your entire life. So choose friends who can lift you, not drag you down. Say yes to music, good cinema, sports, and I believe that's the real high of the life. And looking around, for Pandita Polenu Allah, today we have parents who are very supportive. We have officials who can actually help us through and monitor us without policing and educate us without judging. And idonno nadannillengi, you can even reach out to me on social media. You might have heard that Tamil Nadu has a very successful model about integrating anti-drug modules in their schools. We have NCB's helpline, which is 1933. So let's make it ring with prevention and not crisis. So talking from a personal experience that I've taken a personal vow that, you know, I'm a vegetarian, I've never tasted alcohol, I've never smoked. So whenever I go to any of these, you know, pack-up parties or something, they always ask me, why are you coming? What are you going to do there? So initially I had a lot of people, you know, asking me to try it for once, but it was my conscious decision to say no to it. I'm not saying that's, my way is the right way or anything, but I'm just saying how important a conscious no can be. And anything that comes at the cost, thank you so much. Anything that comes at the cost of that is not worth it. So let's all take a pledge. Let's say no to drugs and yes to dreams. So I would like to end with a quote that says, "The brightest high in life is a clear and fearless mind." Jai Hind, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manasa. I think it's a very, very pertinent, poignant subject that you spoke about here, one that actually is affecting a lot of the youth of our country and more so the state that we are in. And I'm so glad that as part of Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026, it is a subject area the CISF decided to talk about as well. No is one of the hardest things to say in the world as well. And to be able to say no shows a lot of mettle in the individual that you are. So yes, it's something we all need to learn to say more of, to all the wrong things. So thank you so much to our wonderful celebrities who marked their presence here. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for me to welcome the person who needs no introduction to CISF. I now invite Shri Praveer Ranjan, IPS DGCISF, to address the audience. Under his visionary leadership, CISF is transforming into a battle-hardy and future-ready force equipped with the latest technologies. Notably, the Government of India has recently entrusted CISF with a monumental new mandate, acting as the recognized security.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Minister of State for Home, Shri Sanjay Kumar Bandiji, who is the chief guest for today's function. All the distinguished dignitaries from various fields like sports, cinema, and culture from the state of Kerala, who are icons in their own right, and people were very keen to listen to them. And also my dear colleagues in CISF, all the senior officers who are present on the dais, and all the distinguished guests who are present today on this occasion. I, on behalf of CISF family, welcome you all to this grand culmination of Vande Mataram Coastal Cyclothon 2026 today. I am extremely grateful for your presence here, and your presence not only strengthens my belief in the fact that all of us have to work together for this country, all of us have to work together for a noble cause to make this country stronger and stronger. So thank you once again, all the dignitaries and the guests who are present here today. It gives me immense pleasure to tell you that why did we conceive this Coastal Cyclothon. This is the second edition of Coastal Cyclothon. Last year we did a similar one, but this year this program was taken to a greater heights by our 130 cyclists who are present here today, including the 65 women who chose to stay in the villages with the village folks, interact with them, and not only learn more about them, but also to tell them more about CISF. So it was a mutual exchange program, a community outreach program which was taken on a very large scale. And I'm so grateful to all the 9 states and the 7 UTs who came forward to cooperate with CISF in undertaking this mammoth mission. This 6,500 kilometers journey is definitely not an easy one, as I could learn from my cyclists. These women and men from CISF are only a small representation of the courage and the conviction of over 2 lakh CISF men to serve this nation. They were chosen from a large group, keeping in mind the representation from every state where they were traversing, and knowing fully well that while interacting with the villagers, they need to understand the local language and local culture as well. So I'm very happy to tell you that we decided to include members from every 9 states in the 2 teams which we selected, so that they could reach out to the village folks and talk to them in their natural language and share their issues together. This journey started on the 28th of January, when it was virtually flagged off by Minister of State for Home, Mr. Nityanand Rai, from the National Stadium, Delhi. And it started from Bakali, West Bengal on the eastern coast, and Lakhpat Fort in Gujarat on the western coast. Both the teams were given the job to reach Kochi in 25 days, and it's a matter of great pride for me as DGCISF and for the entire CISF family that without any single casualty or any medical issue, all the 130 cyclists, they continued cycling for 25 days and reached here at Kochi and are in front of you. So please give them a huge round of applause to these brave cyclists who have undergone a very rigorous training. Just to tell you about the training part, after they were selected, they were given 2 months of rigorous training in one of the regional training center, Barwaha, which is on the banks of Narmada. And after they passed the test, then they got selected to undertake this mission. And last year, the number of female representation was not as big as this time. This time it is 50-50%. So 50% women and 50% men. And the women have proved themselves lot better than men in many ways by showing them, leading them in this cyclothon. I was told that at most of the places they were leading the rally. So that gives me another pride, another level of pride, especially about this women. And I'm very sure that with the increasing number of women representation in CISF, which today stands at 12%, which is the highest in any CAPF, I am going to see more and more number of women joining CAPF, and they will serve as a light for all the women who aspire to join CAPF. So thank you all the women cyclists. You have been a matter of great inspiration to all the women of this country. Like all my predecessor speakers said, we had basically 3 objectives with this mission. Number 1, CISF now is having an increasing role in coastal security. As has been just said by my predecessor, CISF has 47 coastal units, but the government has decided to give us the status of recognized security organization, which implies that we will be preparing the security plan for all the major and minor ports and the assessment, and that will be implemented at all the ports. So that is a matter of great pride for CISF. Earlier this used to be performed by IIRS. Now CISF has been recognized as the RSO for port security. This is a milestone for CISF. Secondly, the government has also decided to induct CISF, apart from the 12 major ports where we already are today, in 78 exempt ports, which are now today functioning in the country on both the coasts. So that will make the number of ports with CISF 90, and in times to come, we'll see more addition to it. So we have decided to create a separate port vertical within CISF like airport security, and yesterday only the Government of India has issued the sanction for creation of sport vertical within CISF. So that is another milestone which we have achieved by undertaking this mission. So we are trying to achieve an objective through this coastal cyclothon, and we have been very, very successful. I must thank the Honorable Minister for giving us that status as RSO and also for giving sanction to our port vertical. Sir, we are really honored, and CISF will not disappoint you, that I can assure you, sir. Like the airport security which all of you witnessed today, port vertical is also a very important vertical, and the government is increasingly now of the view that coastal security has to be strengthened at all costs, and therefore the role of CISF is being seen at most of the major ports. But I must say that by undertaking this mission, and I must thank all the 9 states and the 2 union territories, their state administration, especially the chief secretaries and the DGPs, who have extended all help to us while undertaking this mission. So I am really grateful to them, and I take this opportunity to thank each one of the districts, 72 districts, where the district magistrates or the superintendent of police, they came forward to flag off the coastal cyclothon. So a big thank to all these states, and also to the cultural department of every state which came forward to collaborate with us and undertake the responsibility of conducting cultural programs at every location where the cyclists visited. And you will be surprised to know that today the digital footprint of this event has crossed 6 crores. That is a major achievement, and India Book of Records has recognized maximum participation in any event for this particular event, and they are going to award us some certificate today. So I am thankful to India Book of Records for covering this event. I am also very proud to tell you that being the 150th year of our national song Vande Mataram, our coastal cyclothon has been able to achieve a great objective by taking this mission of Vande Mataram, by taking the voice of Vande Mataram to every nook and corner of coastal India. And people came and voluntarily participated. So a big thanks to all the people who came forward and participated. And as far as I understand from my team, over 25 lakh people came and participated in our events at various locations. So that is also another achievement for this coastal cyclothon. Sir, I will not take much time. Your presence here has added a lot of value to this event. I am really grateful to you, sir, that you could spare time, come all the way from Delhi to attend this event, and your presence will give a lot of encouragement to our cyclists who are determined to do it next year as well, and in the coming years also. So this is going to be an annual event from CISF, and we will be undertaking this journey in another 52 villages. This time, the 52 villages where we have visited, we have conducted sports for them, we have conducted some kind of awareness sessions for them, and also environmental cleaning like coastal cleaning and planting trees along the coast. So the cyclists who have undertaken this mission, again a big thanks to all of you for making the people aware about the coastal environment as well as the coastal security. With these words, sir, I want to conclude by saying that this is now a national movement. It is not a cyclothon anymore. It is much more than a cyclothon. And I assure you, sir, that the spirit of national unity, the spirit of cultural diversity, and the spirit of togetherness will be spread through these events in times to come by CISF, and CISF will continue to take lead in organizing such events and bringing the people of this country together. Thank you, India. Thanks to all the people of Kochi who are present here. A big thanks for you, and also to all the dignitaries from Kerala who are present on the dais, and also those who are present here. Especially I can see my former senior and former DG of Kerala, Mr. Deora, whom I am really grateful, sir. We have worked together in CBI. We have worked together, and I know Deora, sir, he has been doing great job here My two former colleagues in IPS are here, Mr. Ajit Joy and Mr. Vinod Thomas, and many Kerala officers who are currently serving Kerala, like Dinendra Kashyap and ADG Coastal Security, who are present today with us. Thanks to all of you, and also the people from the various armed forces, Indian Coast Guard, Indian Navy, and other armed forces, and also the government agencies who have come to participate here. I must extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Shri Praveer Ranjan, IPS, DGCISF, for those wonderful, wonderful words. You know, the CISF, we've spoken about what you basically do. It's protecting and providing security and taking care of our safety. Surakshit Tat Samrit Bharat is the words that you go by. But truly, with the Cyclothon, you have not just managed to do your duties, but you've gone beyond it. You are trying to reach out to all the people directly through your officers so you can touch them personally and be the change that we want the nation to see. So thank you for taking that initiative to all the officers of CISF, and thank you DGCISF Shri Praveer Ranjan for leading them to do something so wonderful. And we can't wait to see this happen year and year till you touch each and every corner, each and every village along those coasts, so we get maximum result from the endeavor that you have embarked upon. We wish you the very best. In fact, now it's a moment to celebrate. We can see that the officers, they definitely worked very, very hard, but they enjoyed the process. It's full of pride that they sit here. So we want to say thank you for taking it on behalf of CISF and doing this incredible journey. We want to now hand you a token of our love, a token of their love. And the best way we do it is by awarding you a medal, because that always makes us feel a lot of pride, right? And what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be calling your names out, 20 at a time. So 20 of you will come together on stage, and the dignitaries and the guests on stage will hand it over to you together or one by one as they please. We're going to try and do it as quickly as possible, and let's see what happens. Okay, if there's any confusion, I'll try to handle it from there. I request our chief guest and all of our guests to kindly step forward together, and I request the medals for the first 20 to be bought. I'm going to be calling the first 20 from the West Coast. The 20 male cyclists: Sanjay Nair, Sanjeev Kumar, Shinde Vaibhav Chandrakant, Gujala Ramar P, Chaudhary Yash Kumar, Arun M, Dinesh Yadav, Pavan Prakash, Jadav VR, Dasari Mauli, Ajit Krishnan, Vaishnav R, Sridhar N. Kori, K. Balaji, Charanya Rutvik Velji, Rahul YS, Mithilesh Mahato, Roshan Verma, Kunal Shah, and Sarandev KC. Yashawant Thorat, Vignesh Mutana, Gagan Yadav, Dinesh, Rajesh R, Madne Anil, Manju Main, Amardeep Talange, Tulsi Das, P. Chandra Shekhar, Durga Charan Mahali, Bambadi Tejaswara Rao, R.K. Duttajit Sana, N.G. Rahul Mete, Layaket Ali, M. Sai Babu, Belal Sen Swain. I have moved on to the east. Chaudhary Bharat Kumar, Satya Vraj Kumar, Mahendra Kumar, Bansode Ganesh Shri Krishana, Rinku, Neeraj Sharma, Sanjay Kumar R. Moving on, B. Shrikant, Satish Kumar, Gosula Harish Kumar, Mude Ramana Nayak, Saurav Sharma, T.K. Dora, Pushpender, Gotipalli Satish, Samir Modi, Rishabh Bandari, Manoj, L.D. Tyariko, Saurabh Yadav, Kunal Sharma, Vairagi Janardhan Arun, Satyajit Samir Patel, Pushpender, Ramesh Kumar Olap, Bawa Varsha Barku, K.M. Khushbu. I think now we're moving on to the women. From Bawa, we move on to the women. Can you guys give them a loud round of applause, yaar? They so deserve these. These are the men and women who've done incredible work. Payal Marve, KM Pinky Gautam, Dipanjali Gopal, Chidarla Pallavi, Salila Jhanvi, KM Alpana, Pooja Murmu, Jyoti Kumari, Pativada Pavani, Kodi Ganga Bhavani, Kajal Kushwaha, Jyoti Kumari Singh, Mohini Khatik, Manasi Dalai, Peel Pooja Ben, Merma Bhai, Shraddha S. Dulaji, Bonita Bora, Munna Devi, Gitanjali Gilhare, Rajeshwari Sahu, Manisha Sharma, Rimpa Mondal, Manju Kumari Koiri, Steffi Nondar, Sapna Rajput, Manisha Devi, Anu Kumari, Bangari Rachna, Arunima A, Rajani Singh, Mona Singh, Shalu Meena, Shivani Yadav, Manisha Devnath, Vanishri Yala Burti, Smriti S, Amisha Swain, Shantya V, Hemalata M, Abhinaya B, Archana K, Arya Krishna R, Shiva Shankari SL, Mansuri Shamaben Rajakpai, Divya R, Rohini M, Jadeja Nitalba S, Asha RV, Babita Rani, Anjali Kumari, Shivani Kumari, Anuradha Yadav, Lalita Kumari, Monica Sabu, Neeraj Dahia, Lavanya, Pooja Jirwal, Kiran Mer, Jyoti Kumari Shukla, Nayana B. Paul, Riya Gope, Pooja Jangra, Praveen Kumar, Siddhant Goswami. Wow, they were faster than me. Give them a loud round of applause, man. Now I know how they reached here in 27 days. Can we welcome all of you back for a big, large group photo along with our dignitaries and celebrities? I request the dignitaries and celebrities to join the 130 men and women who cycled through the East Coast and the West Coast of India to reach Kochi today to celebrate Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. Surakshit Tat, Samrit Bharat, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this evening, ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ആഘോഷിക്കുന്നത് 150 വർഷത്തെ ഒരു പാരമ്പര്യമാണ് വന്ദേ മാതരം എന്ന ആ പാട്ട്. The immortal song that continues to inspire patriotism and national unity. ഇതൊരു celebration ആണ് of the Central Industrial Security Force, CISF. വളരെ highly professional ആയ ഒരു force ആണ്, guarding over 361 sensitive installations. Can we give them the loudest round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരും നന്നായി കൈയടിച്ച് നമ്മളുടെ CISFന്റെ ഈ ഓഫീസേഴ്സിനെ എൻകറേജ് ചെയ്യണം. They have done something absolutely incredible. അവരുടെ പ്രൊഫൗണ്ട് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു തീമാണ് അവരെ ഇന്ന് അന്വർത്ഥമാക്കുന്നത്. Secure Coast, Prosperous India, സുരക്ഷിത് തട്ട്, സമൃദ്ധ് ഭാരത്. ഈ ഒരു സൈക്ലത്തോൺ ഹൈലൈറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അവരുടെ കോസ്റ്റൽ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ആണ്. Protecting the 95% of our trade volume that passes through maritime routes, which is so important to our nation's economic security. Well done. Can we once again give them the loudest round of applause, everybody? Well done. You guys were so incredible. To see the energy of each and every one of you is something that is absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much, guys. You guys were so great. ഈ ഒരു ചെറിയ ഇടവേളയിൽ വിജയബാബു and Jayasurya has to take They have to say bye to us right now. They have a small function, they have an award ceremony happening. Thank you so much, Jaya. Thank you so much, Vijay, for joining us. We can't wait for Arda Mona, Arda 3, hitting theatres next month. I am Vijayan sir also had to go to Coimbatore for a match that's happening at 11:30. But thank you so much for taking time out and being here. But ladies and gentlemen, like we know, CISF, the Central Industrial Security Force, is under the Ministry of Home Affairs. And the fact that today we have the minister here himself makes a big impact in the life of each of the officers who belong to CISF. And it's only something we've been eagerly waiting for to listen to is, of course, is her words. It's his words. It's time to absolutely listen to our chief guest address right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are immensely privileged to have the guidance of the Ministry of Home Affairs, which continuously empowers forces like the CISF to secure our nation. I'd like to request our honorable chief guest, Shri Sanjay Kumar, Minister of State for Home Affairs, to kindly address us and enlighten us with his words.
भारत माता की, जोर से तरह, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, वंदे वंदे वंदे। मंच पर आसीन CISF के गौरवनीय श्री प्रवीण रंजन जी, DG CISF, श्री पद्माकर S रणपिसे जी, ADG दक्षिण, श्री सिद्धर कुमार जी, ADG उत्तर, श्री विजय प्रकाश जी, ADG मुख्यालय, श्री SR सरवणन जी, IG दक्षिण सेक्टर, श्री जोश मोहन जी, IG APS 2, श्री जयसूर्य जी, मलयालम अभिनेता, पद्मश्री एवं अर्जुन पुरस्कार से सम्मानित पूर्व भारतीय फुटबॉलर IM विजयन जी, श्री जॉय टी एंटोनी जी, भारतीय बैडमिंटन कोच, सुश्री प्रयागा मार्टिन जी, मलयालम अभिनेत्री, और CISF के वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण और यहाँ मौजूद सेलिब्रिटीज, और इन सबसे मेरे प्रिय साहसी साइकिल चालक साथी, मीडिया के प्रतिनिधि, देवियों और सज्जनों, सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। एल्लवरकू नमस्कारम। आज हम एक ऐतिहासिक राष्ट्रीय यात्रा के सफल समापन के अवसर पर एकत्रित हुए हैं। अत्यंत गर्व और संतोष के साथ हम CISF वंदे मातरम तटीय साइक्लोथॉन 2026 की सफलतापूर्ण का उत्सव मना रहे हैं। यह यात्रा न केवल भारत के विशाल तटों से होकर गुजरी, बल्कि देशवासियों को भी जोड़ने में सफल रही। यह साइक्लोथॉन वंदे मातरम के 150 वर्ष पूरे होने के उपलक्ष्य में समर्पित है और यह देशभक्ति, बलिदान और एकता की भावना को श्रद्धांजलि है, जिसने हमारे राष्ट्र को सदियों से मार्गदर्शन दिया। CISF के दो दल, एक पूर्वी तट से और दूसरा पश्चिमी तट से इस यात्रा पर निकले और अंत में कोच्चि, केरला में आकर मिले। यह मिलन हमारे देश की एकता और अखंडता का प्रतीक है। इस दौरान उन्होंने लंबी दूरियां तय की, विभिन्न भौगोलिक परिस्थितियों का सामना किया और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात, जनता से सीधा संवाद स्थापित किया। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के ग्राम सशक्तिकरण के विजन के अनुरूप इस साइक्लोथॉन ने 52 तटीय गांवों को अपनाया। इससे तटीय समुदायों को राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा और विकास की प्रक्रिया को केंद्र में लाया गया। इस पहल ने यह स्पष्ट किया कि मजबूत सीमाएं और सुरक्षित तट केवल सुरक्षा बलों से नहीं, बल्कि जागरूक, सशक्त और सजग नागरिकों से बनते हैं। भारत का समुद्री तट हजारों वर्षों से सभ्यता, व्यापार और सांस्कृतिक आदान प्रदान का केंद्र रहा है। गुजरात के प्राचीन बंदरगाहों से लेकर गोवा के समुद्र तटों तक केरला के मछुआरा गांव से लेकर सुंदरबन के मैंग्रोव वनों तक हमारा तट भारत की गौरवशाली समुद्री विरासत की कहानी कहता है। इस साइक्लोथॉन के माध्यम से हमने उस विरासत को सम्मान दिया और उसकी रक्षा की अपनी जिम्मेदारी को दोहराया। हमारे यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में माननीय गृह मंत्री जी के कुशल मार्गदर्शन से भारत सरकार ने CISF को अंतर्राष्ट्रीय शिपिंग और पोर्ट सुरक्षा नियमों के अंतर्गत एक मान्यता प्राप्त सुरक्षा संगठन की जिम्मेदारी सौंपी है। यह साइक्लोथॉन हमारी इसी प्रतिबद्धता का सशक्त प्रतीक है। इस यात्रा के केंद्र में हमारे तटीय समुदाय है, जिन्हें हम तट प्रहरी कहते हैं। वे भारत के तटों की पहली सुरक्षा पंक्ति है। उनकी निगरानी, साहस और समुद्र से जुड़ा गहरा अनुभव तटीय सुरक्षा में अमूल्य योगदान देता है। यह साइक्लोथॉन उनके योगदान को सम्मान देता है और यह संदेश देता है कि तटीय सुरक्षा मूल रूप से जन आधारित सुरक्षा है। देवी और सज्जनों, पद यात्रा करना सरल हो सकता है, बस यात्रा करना भी सहज है, किंतु साइकिल यात्रा अत्यंत परिश्रम और धैर्य की मांग करती है। अनेक कठिनाइयों और बाधाओं का सामना करते हुए आपने गम्य तक पहुंचना वास्तव में प्रेरणादायक और अत्यंत सराहनीय उपलब्धि है। यह यात्रा केवल एक भौतिक यात्रा नहीं, बल्कि समर्पण, साहस और जनसेवा की भावना का सशक्त संदेश है। यह भव्य साइक्लोथॉन केवल शारीरिक क्षमता का प्रदर्शन नहीं, बल्कि महिला सशक्तिकरण का एक शक्तिशाली प्रतीक है, क्योंकि CISF के 130 साइकिल चालक में से 65 साइक्लिस्ट यानी 50% हमारी साहसी महिलाएं हैं। भारत की इन निडर बेटियों ने साबित कर दिया है कि देश के सबसे व्यस्त हवाई अड्डों और मेट्रो स्टेशनों पर नेतृत्व करने से लेकर 6,553 किलोमीटर के इस दुर्गम तटीय अभियान को फतह करने तक वे हर मोर्चे पर मजबूत से करी है। उनका यह अदम्य साहस और अनुशासन हर युवा और हर नागरिक के लिए एक बहुत बड़ी प्रेरणा है, जो हमें सिखाता है कि सुरक्षा हम सबकी साझा जिम्मेदारी है। मैं इस साइक्लोथॉन की योजना बनाने और उसे सफल बनाने वाले सभी अधिकारियों, लॉजिस्टिक व संचार टीमों, चिकित्सा व सुरक्षा कर्मियों, राज्य प्रशासन, स्थानीय अधिकारियों, स्वयं सेवकों और समुदाय के सदस्यों को हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। यात्रा के दौरान उनका भव्य स्वागत करते हुए यात्रा को और अधिक उत्साहपूर्ण बनाने वाले प्रत्येक क्षेत्र के जनप्रतिनिधियों को मेरा धन्यवाद। मीडिया का और सोशल मीडिया वॉरियर्स का भी धन्यवाद, जिसने इस संदेश को देश के कोने कोने तक पहुंचाया। यह सफलता आप सभी की है। आज इस प्रेरणादायक यात्रा के समापन पर हमें यह संकल्प लेना चाहिए कि इस साइक्लोथॉन की भावना आगे भी हमें प्रेरित करते रहे। CISF तटीय और महत्वपूर्ण बुनियादी ढांचे की सुरक्षा को और मजबूत करने, समुदाय से जुड़ाव बढ़ाने और राष्ट्र की मजबूती के लिए सृजनात्मक पहले जारी रखेगा। मैं आशा करता हूं कि CISF वंदे मातरम तटीय साइक्लोथॉन एक स्थायी परंपरा बने, जो भारत के तटीय गौरव का उत्सव बनाए, उसके रक्षकों का सम्मान करे और पूरे देश को सेवा और देशभक्ति के स्रोत में बांधे। आइए वंदे मातरम की गूंज हमारी मातृभूमि के हर तट से सुनाई दे। मैं आप सभी को इस अद्वितीय प्रयत्न के लिए पुनः बधाई देता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि आपका यह कार्य भविष्य में भी समाज को प्रेरित करता रहेगा। इन्हीं भावनाओं के साथ मैं हमारे तटीय रक्षकों और अपने महान राष्ट्र को नमन करते हुए अपने बात समाप्त करता हूं। जय हिंद, जय भारत, वंदे मातरम।
Can we have a loud round of applause and say thank you once again to our honorable chief guest, Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar, Minister of State for Home Affairs, for his wonderful, wonderful kind words. Thank you so much. Can we have a loud round of applause? Well, we have something else. As a token of appreciation for the exceptional efforts of our force, I'd like to now invite Shri Jose Mohan, IPS, IG person APS 2, to the mic for the announcement of something special, and I hear it's an announcement of rewards.
Now comes one of the most awaited moments of this closing ceremony, that is the announcement of rewards. ഇന്ന് ഈ സമാപന ചടങ്ങിന്റെ അവസരത്തിൽ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് സൈക്ലിസ്റ്റുകളും ഈ സൈക്ലോത്തോൺ വിജയകരമായി പൂർത്തിയാക്കാൻ അക്ഷീണം പരിശ്രമിച്ച എല്ലാ CISF ഓഫീസേഴ്സ് ജവാന്മാരും കാത്തിരുന്ന നിമിഷം. First and foremost, on behalf of the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, our Chief Guest, Union Minister of State for Home, Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar sir, announced cash reward of rupees 5 lakh for the cyclist from his salary. Rupees 5 lakhs. And this is, sir has specially told, this is Modi gift to the cyclist. And from our side, this is a big recognition to the CISF cyclist. Please give a big round of applause to this huge amount and act of benevolence. Next, our beloved Honorable DG sir, DGCISF. On behalf of DG sir, I announce that ADG South, Nodal Inspector General, Nodal Deputy Inspectors Generals, Unit Commanders of formations involved in Cyclothon will be awarded with DG's Commendation Certificate. They will also be called for DG's dinner on 14th of March. And for all 130 participating cyclists, they will be granted one DG's Commendation Certificate, 2 cash reward of rupees 5,000 each, 3 Cyclothon disc by DGCISF, 4 special casual leave of 10 days in recognition of their exceptional contribution, physical endurance, commitment, and representation of the force in this prestigious Cyclothon 2026. Thank you, Jai Hind.
I think now you guys are really happy, LA. Can we say a big thank you to our chief guest and Narendra Modi ji for making this happen? That's so wonderful. From the central ministry as well as, of course, from CISF. A loud round of applause for them. You need great leaders for great things to happen in the country. People to inspire us, to motivate us, to, you know, help us grow. And I think as the youth of the country, you guys are doing incredibly well. And we're so proud of the journeys that you've had. So we constantly need the encouragement, and that is what all of the people here on the stage are here for. So once again, can we give them the loudest round of applause, because this truly is a celebration of this country, of Namalde India and the Maharajam. It's about celebrating unity in diversity. It is so special. I can't hear all of you. All right, well, after that great announcement, it's time for me to now request our dignitaries to, firstly, thank you so much. And we'd like to request our honorable chief guest, along with everybody else, to join us downstairs along with the audiences. And now, ladies and gentlemen, when everybody is stepping down, we have a great entertainment section that's going to come on. But before that, I promised you that there would be a video, CISF's journey, the journey video of our wonderful cyclists. Adu kaanichu tharamnu nerthe paranju, adu edakku vechonu cut aayi poi, technical problem. But the whole thing about the world is problems will happen. It's how you solve them that is important. പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ വന്നുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കും, അതിന് സൊല്യൂഷൻ കണ്ടെത്തുക എന്നത് മാത്രമാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഉത്തരവാദിത്തം. And now I would like you to watch the video and see the incredible journey of the 130 cyclists that endured the 26 days Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. Can we have the video please?
CISF वंदे मातरम कोस्टल साइक्लोथॉन 2026 में कुल 130 साइक्लिस्टों ने भाग लिया। पिछले 25 दिनों तक हमारी टीमों ने भारत के पूर्वी और पश्चिमी तटों का सफर तय किया।
आप कौन सी क्लास में हो?
अभी मैं 10th में हूँ।
कि आप आगे क्या बनना चाहते हैं?
मैं आगे जाके ना डिफेंस में जाना चाहती हूँ, इंडियन टू आर्मी ऑफिसर बनना चाहती हूँ।
मुझे उम्मीद है कि मैं आपको एक दिन वर्दी पहने हुए जरूर मिलूंगा और गुड लक।
सरोड गांव की आबादी लगभग 4000 के आसपास है। यहाँ पे स्कूल भी बहुत अच्छी व्यवस्था है। आज से मतलब बहुत सालों से पहले मेरा भी सब की 51 इयर्स हो गए।
मैडम आम 20 वर्ष है फिशिंग कलुनी ये पारादीप बेस पर 20 वर्ष है फिशिंग कलुनी तो आमको बहुत भल लगुच किंतु यही मेघ पवन टिके बातास बाल को आम टे समुद्र भितर टे प्रोब्लेम होटे आउ कि प्रोब्लेम ना कि आमर सुविधा असुविधा आमर ये CISF सामने आमको साइकिलिंग रैली करके आसुचनी आमको बहुत भल लगुच।
हम लोग सब भाऊ का धक्का डीलर्स एसोसिएशन और सप्लायर एसोसिएशन की तरफ से है। हम लोग यहाँ पे जो एक फिशिंग हार्बर आपको दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे हमारी बोटें चलती है। वहाँ पे जो हमारे मछुआरे हैं ये वहाँ से बोट में मच्छी पकड़ के लाते हैं, उनको यहाँ पे हम लोग लैंड करते हैं, फिर उनको यहाँ से जो एक्सपोर्ट कंपनीज है वहाँ पे भेजा जाता है।
चलो गंगा जी स्कूल छाड़ दे छाड़बी कि हमको? हाँ निश्चय आपण सहित गले सी भल साइकिल भी चलेब एवं भल पाठ भी पढ़ आपण भली पुलिस हम। ठीक है हम बाय कर दिया।
अनुभव का ज्ञान किताब पढ़ने से नहीं आता है, आपको अनुभव से आता है। जब आप लोगों से मिलते हैं, जब आप देखते हैं, तब आपको देश समझ में आता है देश है क्या। किताब में तो बताते हैं सब चीज अच्छा बताते ही हैं, लेकिन जब तुम जाते हो तो तुमको सब समझ में आता है। और मैं वही चीज कह रहा था, एक थ्रेड चाहे लैंग्वेज अलग हो, कल्चर अलग हो, फूड अलग हो, लेकिन सोच सबकी एक ही, कोई अलग नहीं सोचता है। दैट इज हाउ इट कंट्री लिव।
I mean, just seeing that, you know, usually when we're so cut off from the whole country, we are all living our individual lives, we have jobs, that's what we all do. But when we come to the forces, the people who serve our country and your gatherings, that's when suddenly the whole thing gets ignited in our hearts again about how great this country is, and so fabulously all of you work so hard to protect us. So we want to say a big thank you to every armed force out there, but because we are here specifically for CISF, once again thank you to all the 2.2 lakh officers plus and the growing family of CISF for all that you do for us, and we hope that you continue in your endeavor and continue doing Cyclothon, because that looks incredible as well. Your experience, the joy, the happiness, the connectivity with the communities that has happened, the love that has been spread, and the fact that, you know, you've managed to carry it all for us here today makes it very, very special. So once again, congratulations. And I think the only way we know how to celebrate is by celebrating India. Right? Are you ready to celebrate India, ladies and gentlemen? Can we make some noise for this great country that we live in? Make some noise, come on! All right, and if you can't make noise, what we can do is sing some beautiful songs for you, which is full of unity and diversity and love for this great country and patriotism. We've got a wonderful choir here who've come together with a great band to celebrate Vande Mataram, the CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. So please, ladies and gentlemen, celebrate with us, and let's make sure there is a moment we can all remember for the rest of our lives. Thank you so much. Over to you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you can clap for them. That's a good start. Yes.
സമുദ്രത്തോടൊപ്പം പാതയിലൂടെ മുന്നേറാം ഗ്രാമമായി ചേർന്ന് എല്ലാവരും കൈകോർത്ത് തോളോട് തോൾ ചേർന്നു
വികസനത്തിനായി പരിശ്രമിച്ച് ചക്രങ്ങളെ മുന്നോട്ട് തിരിച്ച് സമൃദ്ധി പുരോഗതി ദിശയിൽ ഒന്നിച്ച് മുന്നോട്ട് നീങ്ങാം. വന്ദേ മാതരം, വന്ദേ മാതരം, വന്ദേ മാതരം, വന്ദേ മാതരം. जश्न है भारत रंग रंग में जीत की आदत ऐसे हुनर दुश्मन की सलामी दे तू सूरज हम तेरे उजाले तुझसे जुदा नहीं होने वाले आखिर तक हम सफर पे होंगे जय हिंद जो नस नस में बरबासी फिर बस में सिंगार के हिंदुस्तान बोले सुजलाम सुफलाम ये मुमकिन है दो जहानों में, जिसमें इरादे होने जुनूं बनते हैं दिल के कारखानों में। आज बड़े अंबर से आगे धरती से फिर भी बनते हैं धागे, जब वतन की मिट्टी से जुड़ते हर बाजी फिर बस में चिंतान के हिंदुस्तान बोले। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शिलाम सस्य श्यामलाम वंदे मातरम। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शिलाम सस्य श्यामलाम वंदे मातरम। तलवारों पे सरवार दिए, अंगारों में जिस्म जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है। अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सो दर्द से महफूस रही तेरे आने से ना चाहे जान मेरी है मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बेगाना बड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून गए। करके मैं दिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू, तेरी नज़रों में बह जावा तेरे दिलों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। आबाद रहे हो जाओ मेरा जहाँ लौट के वापस जा न सका। ओ वतन में मेरे वतन में तेरे मेरा प्यार किस्मत पे मैं इतना नसीबा वाला था।
मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं गिर जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
मैं बन जावा तेरे तो मैं रंग जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। केसरी
मैं मरता दा जिस मुकड़े पे कभी उसका उजाला कम ना हो।
ओ माई मेरी क्या फिक्र तुझे क्यों आंख से दरिया बहता है। तू कहती थी तेरा चांद हूँ मैं और चांद हमेशा रहता है। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं गिर जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी गलियों में बह जावा तेरी फसलों में लग जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। केसरी सारा जहां देख लिया अब तक भी तेरा जैसा कोई नहीं। अस्सी नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार है। मैं तुझे सलाम मैं तुझे सलाम मैं तुझे सलाम वंदे मातरम वंदे सूरज जैसा चांद सी तंग है प्यार में वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम अपनी बाहें खोले सूर से मुझको गले लगाए मुझको फिर वो प्यार तू ही जिंदगी है तू ही मेरी मोहब्बत है तेरे ही पैरों में जन्नत है तू ही दिल तू जान अम्मा तुझे सलाम माँ तुझे सलाम अम्मा तुझे सलाम माँ तुझे सलाम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे
All right, can we give it up for the fantastic choir for that great performance? So easily, they just transported us into every part of this great country that we live in. And at the end, we just have to say those two words to express what we really feel in our hearts. And that, of course, is Vande Mataram. Thank you so much. Well, we celebrated India, but with the Cyclothon, we had teams come from the East Coast and the West Coast, and it finally culminated right here in Kochi. So I'm thinking now we need to celebrate Kerala a little bit. And for that, I think Kerala, just like India, is so diverse. We have so many cultural performances and arts and crafts and everything that we can enjoy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what we decided to do. We didn't want to give you just one. We wanted to give you a fusion of all. I'd like to welcome all of you to a Kerala fusion dance performance that we proudly present before you. Can we give it up for the wonderful artists who are going to come up on stage and entertain all of you? Nalladu kaidiyode, let's welcome the dancers. Kerala fusion dance, ladies and gentlemen. Happening right here at Vande Mataram, CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026. Surakshit Tat, Samrit Bharat.
മുത്താളം മുടിതാളം കളിയാടും നാടേ നിൻ തുഞ്ചത്ത് മുത്തോളം മുകിലോളം മലയാളം പാടും നിൻ തീരത്ത് പൂപ്പൊലിപ്പാട്ടീണം മൈലാഞ്ചി പാട്ടിനഴകൊടു കൂട്ടുകൂടും നേരം നല്ലോണം നമ്മൾ കോണം മിന്നൽ പൂരം തുടിതാളം മഴയുടെ മേളം നീണ്ടു നിൽക്കും നറവനതാളം പരിചകളുടെ വേരുളി മേളം നെഞ്ചിനു താളം നിലവിനു മേളം ഇടക്കയുടുക്കുമിടയിലെ മുത്താളം മുടിതാളം കളിയാടും നാടേ നിൻ തുഞ്ചത്ത് മുത്തോളം മുകിലോളം മലയാളം പാടും നിൻ തീരത്ത് മുത്താളം മുടിതാളം കളിയാടും നാടേ നിൻ തുഞ്ചത്ത് മുത്തോളം മുകിലോളം മലയാളം പാടും നിൻ തീരത്ത് പൂപ്പൊലിപ്പാട്ടീണം മൈലാഞ്ചി പാട്ടിനഴകൊടു കൂട്ടുകൂടും നേരം നല്ലോണം നമ്മൾ കോണം മിന്നൽ പൂരം തുടിതാളം മഴയുടെ മേളം നീണ്ടു നിൽക്കും നറവനതാളം പരിചകളുടെ വേരുളി മേളം നെഞ്ചിനു താളം നിലവിനു മേളം ഇടക്കയുടുക്കുമിടയിലെ കടവിഴിയിൽ വീശുമഴ കാണോ വിങ്ങുമലിവാണോ ഉള്ളിൽ കളിതുള്ളും മിന്നലോ കടവിഴിയിൽ വീശുമഴ കാണോ വിങ്ങുമലിവാണോ മാറിലേ തേങ്ങലിൽ പരിഭവമുറയുന്നു ഹരിചന്ദന മലരിലെ മധുവായി ഹരമിളകും മൃഗമദലയമായി മാറിലിടയും മാരകേളിരാരസാവേഗം നീലനില കുളിരിലുലാവും നെയ്യാമ്പൽ പൂങ്കനമായി നീ നിന്തളങ്ങൾ കൺതുറക്കെ കാമനുണർന്നല്ലോ വരാഹരൂപം വരാഹരൂപം ദൈവവരീഷ്ടം വരസ്മിതവദനം വജ്രദന്തധര രക്ഷാകവചം
To all the cyclists, welcome to Kerala. Welcome to God's own country. Kerala Nadanam, Mohiniyattam, Kalaripayattu, Kathakali, Teyyam, and so much more. Every state has its own diverse unity, and when the country comes together, imagine what incredible strength that represents. Let's give it up for the wonderful artists of the Kerala Fusion Dance. Thank you so much. Nannai on the Kayadikam. That was absolutely spectacular. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have something very special that's going to happen. Very special ayuru karyamana ini ivide announce cheyan povunathu. Nammal inna we are celebrating Vande Mataram, the song. We're celebrating this great country that we live in. We're celebrating the cyclists that have traveled across the east and west coast of India, more than 6,553 kilometers in the last 26 days. And they did an incredible job. When you do incredible things, the world rewards you, the universe rewards you. And to tell you exactly what has happened, we have the absolute perfect person here. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome this respected guest on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us the Chief Judge of the India Book of Records, Shri Pradeep Bharadwaj sir. Can we welcome him with a loud round of applause? Welcome to Vande Mataram. Sir, I don't think it's connected. I think they had to pull it out. Would you mind coming to the center stage? Pradeep Bharadwaj sir is the Chief Judge of India Book of Records, and you have an announcement to make here, sir. Please tell us.
जय हिंद। आदरणीय, माननीय और सम्माननीय आज के मुख्य अतिथि श्री संजय कुमार जी, डीजी CISF श्री प्रवीर रंजन IPS, और तमाम रियल हीरो और रील हीरो, और यहाँ पर मौजूद सभी CISF फैमिली, हमारे साइक्लिस्ट, आप सबको इंडिया बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड की तरफ से हम नमन करते हैं, वंदन करते हैं आपको। और मैं डॉक्टर प्रदीप भारद्वाज, चीफ जज इंडिया बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स की तरफ से कंफर्म करता हूं कि ये अब एक नेशनल रिकॉर्ड है। इंडिया बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स प्राउड फील करता है कि आपको ये नेशनल रिकॉर्ड हम यहां पर प्रदान कर रहे हैं, और आपने सबको जोड़ा है, और ये जोड़ने का काम आपने जोश, जुनून, ताकत, साथ और विश्वास के साथ किया है, और आपने नाम, नमक और निशान की एक नई परिभाषा लिखी है। हम इंडिया बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स की तमाम टीम आपके ऊपर प्राउड फील करते हैं, और ये जुड़ना बहुत सारी चीजों को आगे लेके जाता है। अभी तो आप देखिए कितनी आपको बहुत सारे इनाम मिले हैं, और ये मिलते ही रहेंगे। और जैसा आपने कोस्टल को जोड़ा है, तटीय क्षेत्रों को जोड़ा है, उनसे जुड़े रहिएगा। ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ साइकिल करके उनको छोड़ देना है, जैसा डीजी साहब ने बताया कि हर साल हम लोग ये करेंगे। और मुझे और भी प्राउड फील होता है जब नहले पे दहला हो जाता है, जब मैं इंडिया बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स की तरफ से चीफ जज हूं और डीजी साहब मेरे बैचमेट भी हैं। सर, प्राउड ऑफ यू, थैंक यू सो मच। आपकी लीडरशिप के अंदर इतना जबरदस्त कार्य हो रहा है, जिसको हम मैनेजमेंट में कहते हैं कि लीडरशिप इज नॉट पोजीशन, लीडरशिप इज एक्शन। आपने करके दिखाया है। और इस यात्रा के साथ साथ मैं चाहता हूं कि इंडिया बुक ऑफ रिकॉर्ड जो नेशनल रिकॉर्ड्स है आपको हम प्रदान करें, और मैं माइक देना चाहता हूं आज की एंकर को।
Thank you very much, Dr. Pradeep Bharadwaj. What a proud moment. India Book of Records, you have hit a national record. This is an incredible moment, and I think when you get records, sir, हमें कुछ like certificate मिलेगा ना? आपने लाया है ना? Okay, good. We like that. We can put it in our office, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think what an incredible moment, because as you know, CISF functions under the Ministry of Home Affairs, and we have the Minister of State of the Ministry of Home Affairs. Can I please welcome Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumar. I request DGCISF Shri Praveer Ranjan IPS. We also welcome the company of Shri Padmakar S. Ranpise IPS, ADG South, Shri Sudhir Kumar, ADG North, Shri Vijay Prakash IPS, ADG Headquarters, Shri SR Sarvanan IPS, IG South Sector, and Shri Jose Mohan IPS, IG APS. To we welcome you to the center of the stage. And this is an honor for CISF, but most importantly,
लहरों की दहाड़ से ऊंची अपनी ललकार है देखो तट पर गूंजती ये पहियों की
all right, ladies and gentlemen, and now, of course, CISF is the reason this has happened. Can we reduce the volume, please? I can't hear myself. I don't have to scream, right? Thank you. Reduce the volume, please. I'd like to welcome the leaders of the East Coast and the West Coast, a male and female representative from the East Coast and the West Coast, and the India Book of Records certificate is handed over to the representatives of the cyclists, the 130 cyclists from CISF. Maximum participation in a coastal cyclothon by a central armed police force. The record for maximum participation in a coastal cyclothon by a central armed police force was set by CISF under the MHA Government of India. The Vande Mataram CISF Coastal Cyclothon 2026 held from January 28th to February 22nd, 2026 featured 2 cycling flanks along India's coastline. The western route began at Lakhpat Fort, Gujarat, while the eastern route started from Bakali, West Bengal. Both routes concluded in Kochi, Kerala. The initiative promoted coastal security awareness, national unity, and public participation in safeguarding India's maritime borders, as confirmed on February 22, 2026. CISF, you're part of the India Book of Records. Congratulations! What a proud moment. Thank you so much to Honorable Minister Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumarji, DG of CISF Shri Praveer Ranjan IPS. Your name is in the India Book of Records 2026. CISF, be proud and continue leading in the most beautiful way possible. Thank you so much, Dr. Pradeep Bharadwaj, sir, the Chief Judge of India Book of Records. And here is your certification. What a lovely moment. Abhimanikyam. Namalkellavarkum. And most importantly, thank you to the cyclists, 130 cyclists who made this possible. 50% women, 50% men, equality in all its terms. You guys are incredible. I think this is what they talk when they say incredible India. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now we are going to celebrate. We have so much going on. Thank you so much to the Minister of State for Home Affairs, Honorable Shri Bandi Sanjay Kumarji. Thank you, DGCISF, Shri Praveer Ranjan IPS, and everybody else who was here making this absolutely incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to celebrate. We have a wonderful performance. I actually wanted to come and talk to you, but I had to come back here. Sorry. We have the Tron dance. Are the dancers ready? Yes. Continue enjoying, ladies and gentlemen, the Tron dance. Find out what it is. I'm sure it's exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, get set to feast your eyes on the wonderful dancers presenting you the Tron dance.
Tonight I wanna show you off. What you got? A billion could've never bought. We gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight. I wanna show you all the finer things in life. So just forget about the world we young tonight. I'm coming for ya, I'm coming for ya, 'cause I need is a beauty and a beat who can make my life complete. It's all by you when the music makes you move. Baby, do it like you do.
Get the point? Good. Let's dance.
मेरी बातों ने की है कुछ इरादे, मिली है जो अब ये मुलाकातें, कोई जादू होने को है, जो होना है रहेगा होके ही, होता है जो मिल जाता है कोई, जाना मैंने मिलके तुमसे ही, I'm feeling it tonight, I'm feeling it again. Brothers, sisters, everybody say, gonna bring the flame, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Yeah, yeah. Everybody, rock your body. Yeah, everybody, rock your body, right? Backstage, back, alright. तू मेरे साथ चल, दिल पे चला है जादू जाने क्यों। Bang, bang.
Thank you so much. Can we make some noise for them one more time, everybody? Do we still have people sitting there, or did everybody melt away? I mean, this is Kerala also, huh? We have a special type of temperature here that makes you really, really sweat a lot. We are called the coast for that reason. It's extremely humid, but the fact is that all of you are here enjoying this great, great moment where you've just won yourself a name in the India Book of Records. Woo! What a proud moment for CISF. What a fantastic moment for all of you cyclists, and so many great rewards have been earned as well. But most importantly, I think the takeaway is the fact that, you know, every moment that we live in this country, we use it as an opportunity to celebrate the country that we live in and to find goodness in everything that you do. In a world that is tarnished by so much gray and black and negativity everywhere that you see, to do good things and to spread good messages is the best thing that you can do. And CISF and all of you have done that incredibly well. So one more, a loud round of applause for all of you. We celebrated Kerala, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to celebrate India in all its glory. We have a wonderful Indian fusion dance performance, I've been told, and they are all set to take on this stage. But I want to say thank you for this incredible opportunity, for having me here as well. Like I said, every time we come to host anything at all for the country, for people who lead the country, for people who protect the country, we feel extremely honored. There was a small request. Can I take 2 minutes of your time? Can you send her? Come. She really wanted to tell us how her experience was, and I feel like it's not fair if I don't give her the mic for 2 minutes. Jaldi aao yaar. Come, you're looking nice. You're looking fab. Come. She's from Bihar. Bihar se hai wo. And she wanted to speak two words, so I think it's only fair that I give her that chance. Anup sir, I hope it's okay.
हेलो पूरे कोस्टल साइक्लोथॉन में बहुत ही अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा। लोगों ने बहुत भर भर के प्यार दिया। उस पूरे जर्नी को मैंने एक छोटी सी कविता में लिखने का प्रयास किया है। देशभक्ति और जागरूकता लाने को दो पहिए पर निकले थे हम, एक नई क्रांति लाने को। भाषा बदली, कला बदली, भाषा बदली, कला बदली, संस्कृति बदली, प्रकृति बदली, मौसम बदली, तबीयत भी बिगड़ी, लेकिन लोगों के प्रीत ने वंदे मातरम गीत ने हमें थकने नहीं दिया, हमें रुकने नहीं दिया। देश भर से मिले प्रेम का आभार करती हूँ, देश भर से मिले प्रेम का आभार करती हूँ, साथ ही पूरे जोश के साथ एक पुकार करती हूँ। आओ पूर्वजों के बलिदानों को साकार करते हैं, पूर्वजों के बलिदानों को साकार करते हैं, तपती इस धरा को प्रदूषण मुक्त आकार देते हैं। बेजुबान पशुओं के साथ भी मानवतापूर्ण व्यवहार करते हैं। युवाओं के इस देश को ऊर्जा और ताकत से भरे इस देश को, विविधताओं के इस देश को स्वच्छ, समृद्ध और स्वस्थ भारत का नव निर्माण करते हैं। थैंक यू।
Jyoti, Jyoti, your name itself means light and hope. That's lovely. It's so nice, you know, when you actually get out there into the world and into the people, it inspires you. It inspires you to make beautiful poetry. It inspires you to make beautiful songs, dance wonderful performances, and celebrate the being of you. And thank you, Jyoti, so much for spreading your light across Eastern Coast, just like all the other 129 of you who spread your light across there. Thank you so much.
हेलो, एक और पोएम मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ, लेकिन वो पोएम कोस्टल साइक्लोथॉन से नहीं है, थोड़ा बाहर से है, क्योंकि ये जो ईयर्स है 150 ईयर्स कंप्लीट हो गया है वंदे मातरम का, और इंडिया इज द ओनली कंट्री जहाँ पर हम कंट्री को माँ बोलते हैं। बट मुझे एक चीज़ बहुत बुरा लगता है कि यहाँ पर माँ के नाम पे गाली भी देते हैं। तो उसके बाद में मैंने ये पोएट्री लिखा था, और मैं चाहती हूँ कि हम जो भारत माता की जय बोलते हैं, वंदे मातरम कहते हैं, तो मैं ये भी चाहती हूँ कि हम वो जो गाली वर्ड देते हैं वो हम ना दें, क्योंकि हम अपने मदरलैंड से इतना प्रेम करते हैं। तो उस पर मैंने एक छोटी सी कविता लिखी थी। आई होप कि किसी को हर्ट ना हो। हेलो। माँ सभी की प्यारी होती है, माँ सभी की प्यारी होती है, और बहन तो होती ही दुलारी है। माँ सभी की प्यारी होती है और बहन तो होती